Hey everybody, this is Drink64 and welcome to my top 4 worst episodes from Season 2 of Star vs. the Force of Evil. Now, about a week ago I did do my top 5 favourite episodes and overall I think it went down quite well. I just gave out what I thought were my favourite episodes from the season, and I did want to make this video and I did want to just talk about what I didn't like from this season, because there were less episodes that I didn't like than there were that I did like, but there was the occasional episode that I just plain didn't like. And honestly, making this list wasn't too hard, but there are a couple of choices on this list that I think might be a little mixed, that I think some people might have liked while I personally didn't. These are mainly just episodes that I really didn't have much of a liking to. They weren't awful, so to speak, not terrible episodes, just I personally didn't enjoy them, so yeah. But we're going to get straight into this, and hopefully you guys will agree with me. If you don't, it's just my opinion, it doesn't really matter, but yeah. But without further ado, let's get into number 4, Star vs. Echo Creek. And yeah, this is probably the first episode from Season 2 that I was like, I don't like this episode, I wasn't a huge fan of it. This episode bored me. It just legitimately bored me. Yes, it had an interesting, I guess, song. It had an interesting premise in a way, a premise that I've seen done a few other times, but really, I just wasn't interested in this episode. I didn't enjoy it, and I remember when I was even in my reaction, I didn't enjoy the episode. I just really didn't have a liking to it. It wasn't very much fun to me. The idea of Star, thinking that she's in trouble with the police, meeting this crazy lady who likes hair, and this weird dreamland type of area with this dragon singing her a song was okay and pretty cool, I guess, but really just the episode in general I didn't really enjoy. I feel like, to me anyway, it's one of the more forgettable episodes of the season. I don't know about you, I don't know, maybe there's someone out there who actually likes it, but just personally, I didn't enjoy it, it didn't really resonate with me, and it's not very memorable, so yeah. And I don't just want to seem like I'm blaming the reasons I don't like any of these episodes, because they're all non-plot episodes, they're not spoilery story episodes, and that's not the reason I don't like them, because there isn't a single story-related episode that I don't like, but really, I do have my reasons for not liking these episodes. I just kind of wanted to throw that out there before I move on. But yeah, Star vs. Echo Creek, definitely the first episode of the season that I was like, I'm not a huge fan. It wasn't really my cup of tea and I didn't really enjoy it that much. So yeah, let's go ahead and move straight into number 4 though. We have Starstruck, and this was one I saw quite a few people did enjoy. Some people that I've talked to actually did enjoy this episode, and for good reason. I can definitely see why some people would actually enjoy this episode, and again, I just didn't like it that much. I just didn't enjoy it. It didn't really resonate with me. It definitely had a fairly memorable character in the terms of Mina Loveberry, and it had a Gravity Falls reference in it with those characters, but apart from that, there wasn't really much in this episode that I could see me really ever enjoying. There is the possibility of Mina coming back in the future, which is pretty cool, but apart from that, really, this episode, I just didn't enjoy it that much. I just really didn't have an affection for this episode like others. It just wasn't very fun, to be perfectly honest. I wasn't big on Mina's character, as wacky and outlandish as she was, even considering this show. I just really didn't care for her character. I don't know, maybe that was just me, but yeah. I don't really think there's anything else I can talk about this episode. Just overall, it wasn't an episode, as with most of these, to be perfectly honest. It was an episode I wasn't interested in, I just didn't enjoy it. It was kind of boring to me, but I think this was one of the episodes, out of the 4 anyway, that I think I enjoyed the most. I think I definitely enjoyed this one the most out of the 4, just because it was kind of the wackiest, it was kind of the most fun to watch, but overall, not one I personally enjoyed too much, so yeah. Moving on to number 2, we have Spider with a Top Hat. Definitely an episode that I know a lot of people liked, I really do. I can understand why, again, like Starstruck, but again, I don't know, it's not very memorable to me. This and the one before it even, Hungry Larry. That didn't really make it onto the list because, again, so forgettable, I honestly forgot about it. But yeah, over this episode, it was fun, I guess. I mean, I didn't completely hate it, and again, I don't completely hate any of these episodes, but really, I didn't like this episode too much. I don't know, I just didn't see a point in it. I wasn't really a huge fan of it, and it really just didn't seem so much forgettable, because I do remember the episode, and I do think it was pretty crazy. We got to see inside the wand, and some of the creatures in there, they have their own personal lives, and that's pretty cool. But just personally, I don't see us ever seeing Spider with a top hat again, and I don't see us ever continuing this line of sort of story. unless in season 3 we suddenly see Spider with top hat come back, I'm never really going to care about this episode as much as I do others. That's just me personally, but yeah. Overall, I think this and Starstruck definitely my two favorites out of the 4, really. Not my favorites from the entire season, obviously, but definitely ones that aren't as shit as the others to me, just saying. To be perfectly honest, I honestly feel like I've really rushed this video, and I haven't really meant to, but yeah, we're getting straight into number 1 already, Jesus Christ. But number 1 is Pizza Thing. This one, kind of do want to talk about for a bit, just because it's Ponyhead. I should like this episode, because it's Ponyhead and Marco developing a relationship, but I don't. And I kind of feel bad that I don't like this episode. This episode I should like. I feel like I should like, because Ponyhead, Marco, put them in an episode, it should be amazing, but it really wasn't to me. I don't know, I feel like this episode in particular they could have done a lot more with, especially developing Marco and Ponyhead's relationship. They make pizza, that's great, and then when we see them together again, they really don't seem to have any sort of a connection. She seems to hate him again, so I don't really see the point in this episode. What was the point in developing their relationship like this in the first place? It feels pointless. And again, some of the jokes in this episode just really weren't funny. I don't know, the skinny jeans really didn't, I don't know, I didn't enjoy that very much. Yeah, I mean, for an episode that really didn't feature Star too much and mostly focused on Marco and Ponyhead, kind of a disappointment, at least to me personally. I don't know, but I wasn't really a huge fan of it. It could have been better in my opinion, and I kind of would like to see more, but again, the next episode that featured them, I think it was the Bounce Lounge was the next one that featured them both together. Again, she seemed to hate him in the next moment, so I don't really know what the point in this episode was, but I would like to see them interact again, maybe develop more of a relationship, maybe just make a better version of this episode. I don't know, this could have been a lot better, but that's really just my thoughts. And honestly, to be perfectly honest, and that's actually it for the list, I've honestly just really rushed through this, and I apologize for that. This really, I didn't have a lot to say on these. To be perfectly honest, I've kind of said what I have to say. Most of these episodes really were just kind of boring to me. I didn't really enjoy, and I think the Pizza Thing episode was really the only one that I had a proper complaint with, in the sense of, you know, they should have done more with the episode and that. But with the others, like Star vs. Echo Creek, that was just boring in general to me, and I don't know, I didn't really like it. Starstruck and Spider with a Top Hat, both good episodes, and I can see why other people like them. Just personally, I don't know, I didn't really like the episode too much. But yeah, Pizza Thing and Star vs. Echo Creek, kind of unmemorable episodes. I don't know, that's just me. But really, I've kind of rushed through this video, I do apologize. It's gone very fast, and I know, but really, I would have liked to make a longer video, but I don't really want to extend this. I don't want to extend these videos too much, because I feel like I'm really panning it out for longer videos, so yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.